We are deep in the Appalachian Mountains, and we're going to be trying to survive inside this cave. We're experiencing record low temperatures, and they're plummeting rapidly as we approach nightfall. It's already below zero. Wind chills are getting down to -20. We got to get a fire started right now. This right here is already really close to our shelter. We're going to break off some of this just to get the fire started. It's actually very dry, which is really nice. So I'm thinking we build a fire right here at the mouth of the cave. While the cave is our only source of shelter, it also poses its own challenges. The floor is literally covered with sharp ice spikes that I've already cut my hand on, and they make it nearly impossible to walk around or maneuver inside the cave. So we're removing them the best we can with this machete to make a decent place to bed down and a pit for our fire. We got to get all this ice out of here because it's only going to melt and pretty much put out the fire. Oh, it's brutally cold out here. Tens of thousands of people die every year from hypothermia, and that is our biggest concern while trying to survive through the night. Building a fire requires a lot of work and calories that we don't have to spare, but it's paramount that we build and maintain this fire to not become a part of that statistic. We're not survival experts, but you know what? We watch a lot of Outdoor Boys, so pretty much we are, right, James?
Is it not going?
James, I think we got a problem. Oh, there it is.
What'd you do?
Oh, there we go. Look at this. Would you look at that? Look at this. I don't know if we're going to make it all night, but we might survive the next hour. So we have a fire going now. One thing that we got to have, though, is water. And as tempting as it might be to just gather water from this right here, it's probably safer to use snow and then melt that over the fire. All right, so we're going to get some right here at this base of this tree. Right there. We'll get that melting. We'll have some fresh water. Oh, yeah, this fire is going now. We definitely got to get some more wood fast, but hopefully this right here will be enough to melt it anyway. So we've used up a lot of energy already. It being cold is going to absorb a lot of energy from us. So we got to get us a meal in, James. This right here is an MRE. This is the actual meals that the military use. And today, what's on the menu, James, is your favorite. Beef shredded in barbecue sauce, menu number 2.
Just like my mom makes at home.
MRE stands for Meals Ready to Eat. And trust me, James and I are ready to eat. And these are not just small snacks. These are literally meals. I'm talking orange juice, tortillas, black beans, beef, and even an oatmeal cookie. I sent James on a journey to go get some more wood. Meanwhile, I'm going to sit here and kind of manage the fire. I'm going to start digging into the MRE. We got an oatmeal cookie. Usually this wouldn't be the first thing you eat, but my mom ain't here, so that's pretty busted. Look at that. It's tortillas. They're frozen though.
I return with firewood. I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to that cookie at the end. That could be some good stuff.
I'm gonna rip into this barbecue. Oh, was I supposed to open this?
Wait, you gotta heat it up.
Was I supposed to open it?
No.
No?
You gotta heat it.
Dang it. We should have read the directions on this. This actually looks pretty good. Put a little bit on that tortilla. Heat it up. Kind of like a microwave. Going in. Yeah, that's cold, but that is amazing.
Bussin'?
It's busting.
Oh man, what a shot. That's pretty good, huh? Good stuff.
Bustin'. Try it.
Not bad.
That's real good, eh?
It's cold,
but good. Meanwhile, I'm getting smoked out.
So Tate's actually taken off and gone hunting for a squirrel. He's a better hunter than I am. I'm no hunter, but I have been tasked with setting up camp in the cave. So I'm gonna try and get our sleeping area set up, clear out a bunch of these ice spikes on the floor, and just maintain the fire until he gets back.
I mean, McDonald's sounds nice, right? Big Mac, maybe a quarter pounder, extra cheese, add mustard. Maybe the Wendy's 4 for $4. I don't even think they have that anymore. Drop a L for Wendy's in the chat. We don't have access to that right now. We don't have any of that. I mean, I'm a big dude. Takes a lot to feed me. The longer I stay out here, James starting to look extra thick. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna resort to that, you gotta make sure that you get them before they get you. I don't trust James no further than I can throw him.
So I think Tate was onto something by using this machete to get out the ice spikes. So this fire is definitely doing what it's supposed to do. It's warming up the cave. The smoke's hanging out in there a little bit, but it's still coming up on the roof and escaping, which is what we want. I think this water is boiled and hot. It's safe to drink for sure. I'm going to set this off to the side. So right back here in the back of the cave is where most of the heat's gonna be staying. So I think I'm gonna make this area right back here at the back our sleeping area.
Y'all good? So look, I thought I seen some movement right up there. I'm really hoping James is working on that fire right now. If that sucker goes out, we're screwed. Give John my TikTok channel. I would say John and James, but James is probably gonna die well before me. This is rough.
We got a tarp. The real big thing is just to get this on the ground. We just need something to crawl on so we don't cut our hands. So I decided to fold it in half like this. It should give us plenty of room to have both of our sleeping bags on there and give us double protection from the ice spikes in the cave. And he returns. Well, bring out that squirrel, buddy.
Big Daddy, it's not looking too good. First of all, the rifle's not sighted in, and second of all, well, I didn't see any.
You didn't see any?
No. Say hello to my little friend.
Oh!
You could kill somebody with that. That's like nature's little death wand. I wouldn't even think we could hunt something with this. Assume that tree is a deer. We We got dinner tonight. That's backstrap right there. You see that? Night is falling. We only have, what, another hour of daylight? We got to make it count.
We got to pick up the pace.
One thing we picked up is these super cheap mats from Walmart, Ozark Trail brand, and that is just going to give us an extra layer of protection between us and the ground. We are in a survival situation, so we don't have many luxuries, but the importance of a nice, comfortable place to sleep cannot be overstated. And even though we have unlimited drinking water around us in the form of snow, some orange juice from the MRE goes a long way in lifting our spirits. That is really good. Does it say orange juice? Or, no, it's just orange beverage powder.
Like a orange crush?
It's like orange Gatorade. Is exactly
an orange Gatorade. Okay, here we go. That is orange Gatorade.
Before we go to sleep tonight, we want a good full stomach, a very good meal, James. We got one planned. We're pretty much going to do some more chores, gather more wood, get more water, and get ready to hunker down for the cold, cold night. So as you can see, night is falling, and we've used up quite a bit of firewood, just sitting around the fire, trying to stay warm, telling some campfire stories, right? We have to gather up some more so we don't have to wake up in the middle of the night. That would be brutal.
Teddy, it looks like you got a few Cubans over there. What are you doing?
Good stuff tonight. Tonight for dinner, we have a nice sirloin steak. And on this beautiful fire, we're gonna have this nice little griddle. Put that straight onto the fire. We kind of flattened it out right here. We're just gonna lay it right on there. Let it start heating up. We went ahead and mixed our salt and pepper at home. Literally all that we have to do is sprinkle it on there. Just like that. We cut half of the butter stick right here. We're gonna get it on the pan. We got a little smokage happening. Like that. Okay, well, this might be a medium rare type situation, but here we go. She is on. She's more toward the middle. Woo. The most important thing is keeping a good controlled flame, good controlled fire.
This is more hibachi style.
It is a hibachi feel to it. There is the steak, baby. We're gonna let her rest for a few minutes. A little bit of pink in that middle. She was frozen when we put her on there. It's freezing out here. Check that out right there, boys. All right, we let this rest for a few minutes. Thought we had a thermometer, but we do not. We're gonna cut into her here, see what she looks like. That is a perfect steak right there. I am very content with that. Some call me Gordon.
That is so good.
Oh. You know what's the only thing better than a nice warm steak?
A nice warm steak with garlic butter.
Yes, but also a baked potato. That would have been great. Keeping warm water in a bottle, putting it inside your bibs, keeps you warm. I've got my own source of warm water. Oh, I missed it.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you almost filled it up.
I'm just kidding. This is actually Mountain Dew, all right?
The steam coming off of it.
It's warm Mountain Dew.
Yeah, more Mountain Dew.
So warm. James, you need one of these?
I'll pass.
I got you.
No, I think I'm good.
A nice steak is refreshing no matter where you are, even miles away from civilization on the verge of hypothermia. But as good as it is the last bit of food we have remaining, and if we make it through the night, we want to save some calories to get us through the walk back to our vehicle. Since everything is snow covered and frozen, the best way for us to do this is just to use nature's refrigerator and bury it in the snow. A trick that we've also learned from the great outdoor boys. Pretty warm, very warm, especially when I get in here and cuddle with you, big dog. Come on in. Woo, the bed is nice. I'm right up against the wall. Kind of creepy. You don't know what's up here hanging out. Guys, I think I'm leaving my boots on, my gloves on. I'm sleeping fully clothed tonight. Me and James, while we've been joking, like we'll probably cuddle a little bit, we actually probably will share some body warmth tonight. You're gonna get to know me well tonight, James. Well, it's been a cold, long morning. I've been up moving around a little bit. I've not been able to sleep much at all. I went squirrel hunting earlier. I didn't see anything again. So it looks like if we were actually in a survival situation and we didn't bring food, it would have been a rough night. Reach in there and grab that. Yeah, that's some kind of little nest. I'm not sure what this is, but it definitely looks like it's flammable.
There you go, like that.
Oh yeah, there we go. You look rougher than a night in jail, I ain't gonna lie. Do I look that rough?
Yeah, man, you're pretty bad.
We made it this far. I don't know if we'll make it out, but we made it this far. Waking up the following morning was the most important feat of this entire camping trip. But we still have miles of hiking to do before we get back to our vehicle, and the remnants of steak that we sacrificed the night before is the fuel we need to get back home. We saved this for the morning because we knew we'd be super hungry. Even though we're out here and we're doing pretty good, we're not eating as much as we do at home. This right here is gonna be awesome for a nice warm breakfast. We got a long hike ahead of us. Our Gatorade also ended up freezing last night, so we got that warming up right next to the fire. We do have some debris in there, so we got to be careful with that. Oh. So now the goal is to clean up camp, and to keep Smokey the Bear happy, we're going to gather up all the trash, pretty much leave everything just as it was. If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. We survived the brutal conditions. The coldest weather I've ever camped in. Some of the coldest weather I've ever been in. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe. We'll catch you guys next time.